The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Not stepping far away from the digital transformation, and believe it or not, it is reaching the gaming industry as well. There are specific characteristics of gaming platforms and dynamics of the gaming industry. Besides, stakeholders also have specific tasks. These make it a rapidly growing segment of the global technology sector. How could it benefit from moving games to blockchain? Our reporter, Georgy Aronya, has answers.
Arena Games is a Web3 multiplayer mobile games platform connecting developers and players in a simple and safe way. The team behind Arena creates a convenient way to transform traditional games into those compatible with Web3 technologies. Mobile game development, blockchain platforms development, NFTs, and digital asset management are the services that Arena Web3 Games platform provides. Arena's goal is to attract at least 1 million players within 1 year of launch of the platform's first game. Today, I'll talk with the founder of Arena Web3 Games platform and partner at VNTR Capital, Mikheil Didebulidze, and the Chief Executive Officer of DeGameFi, Giorgobiani. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi.
Let's begin with the difference between Web2 games and Web3 games, and what are the main problems that your company is trying to solve?
Currently, we're building the Web3 platform. Therefore, we're implementing all the tools that are introducing the Web3 opportunities. What is the difference? The difference is that first of all, the tools that are built in a decentralized way compared to the Web2, because it is a centralized way. Plus, you have the, let's say, middle company that are regulating the rules. In the Web2 space, we know these big companies like Google and Apple. In Web3, you are free. I mean, you can come up with your own marketing plan or revenue stream, and you have all the. You are free to select the tools that you would like to have, and you don't need the approval of any centralized authority.
So when we're talking about Web2 games, what do we mean specifically? Games that are in browser, or games on mobile, or other console games?
When we're talking about the Web2 games, we're talking about the games that are not using any decentralized tools, including, let's say, including the blockchain tools. So therefore, all the games that are both on web or on mobile, if they don't have any tools related to the blockchain, we call them Web2 games.
So what are the benefits of bringing Web3 technologies to the existing Web2 games?
So there are for the moment, what we propose on our platform is that we are introducing the token integration into the Web2 games, existing ones. We are activating the NFT minting option. Therefore, the game developers will have the opportunity to mint and place their NFTs on the marketplace that we are also introducing. Afterwards, there are some other additional revenue streams coming from the NFT breeding and other activities, like introducing the other type of assets in game, and having these opportunities to work on the, let's say, to all the time you can see which tools can be used in specific games. So we are applying to this most let's say useful tools that we believe that all the games has to have. And plus, in addition to that, we will be using the well-known companies tools integrated in our platform, like Chainalync's tool, that will allow us to have the random number generator, meaning that all the features and all the parts of the gameplay happening on the platform and in the games will be randomly generated. Therefore, there will be no centralized interaction in the games, and this is leading to the fair play. So this is the most important things, I think.
What are these features that you just mentioned give to players? Is it something new that they weren't able to use before?
If we're talking about the Web2 players, yes, these are the, let's say, these are the most important and most, let's say, easiest tools that they can start to get familiar with, because there are also, of course, there are other tools, but our goal is to introduce the Web3 technology to Web2 players step by step. So we believe that these are the most important features that they should know, and in what we are introducing. So we are basically we are introducing the free-to-play modes, therefore onboarding Web2 players and then giving them the opportunity to test the game, to see all the features in the Web2 and in the Web3 modes. So when they understand step by step the tools and the features of the Web3, then they can start using the tokens, they can start using the NFTs, entering the tournaments, activating the play to earn mode, and other features on the website. So basically, we have this mission to help this transformation process and to guide both game development studios and gamers from Web 2 to Web 3.
Marie, what is your business model, and why is it attractive to both players and game developers?
So our main business model is built on the revenue share from the NFT sales between the project and the game developer. So as Miko mentioned, we are guiding the Web 2 game development studios to the Web3 world, and we're saying that we identified a number of problems that traditional games have, such as monetization of their games, and we're offering them the new way of monetization. Instead of building the in-app ads that are interrupt all the time while you're playing, we're offering to make an NFT asset sales that will be used inside the game on our own NFT marketplace that Arena Web3 platform will have. So as soon as the game successfully went through the free-to-play mode and showed the good results, we're implementing the blockchain tools, play to win and play to earn mode, where we allow players to play with the NFT assets inside the game. So we are making the NFT sales on our NFT platform, and the revenue share from these NFT sales are divided between ourselves and the mobile game developer who brings the game on our platform.
What are the benefits of having your own NFT platform and not using the established ones?
You mean the marketplace?
Yes, marketplace. Right.
So our main goal is to have one turnkey solution for the game developers and for the gamers, so you don't have to go somewhere else. You have everything in one environment, in one infrastructure. So yeah, we decided to go with our own marketplace, where we are establishing the rules, let's say, and the fair fees for the NFT sales and other things. So yeah, we decided to make it everything inside our platform to be more convenient both for the projects and for the gamers.
One of the most important aspects of Web3 technologies in general and Web3 gaming is that it allows for economic activity being incorporated within the game. As with your company, how is the process of economics done? Do you help developers by establishing tokenomics, or they come up with ideas?
Yes, the main thing that we came up with, since we're dealing with the traditional game developers who are not familiar with the blockchain tools or with the crypto in general, we're proposing them to use the economy that we built for our own. So the main, I would say, advantage of our platform that we will be using only one token for all the games. We will not allow games to have their own tokens. They can use our token. It will increase the utility of our token and will be much more convenient for the players as well to transform the token between different games. And as for the game economy itself, we're proposing the circular economy, which I will ask Mika to explain.
Circular economy, basically what we based on our research and based on our experience. So in the recent years, we have seen many projects called Play to Earn, where those projects lasted not for so long time. So we have created the circular economy, meaning that we activate the play to earn mode only in case if there are real players in in P2P and tournaments, meaning that the games that will be introduced on the platform should be highly playable, people have to enjoy the battles like in P2P mode. So from there will be formed the reward pool for the play-to-earn players, meaning that all the commissions that the platform will be taking from the services will form the play-to-earn reward pool, and this is how the circular economy works. So meaning that we can forecast more or less the game, how many NFTs and how many features they can mint. So therefore, there will not be any cases on our platform with the games that have oversold the NFTs and just introduce something with the hype and with the marketing. So this is one of the main features as for the game economy that we are introducing. Plus, I would like to add something that for the game development studios, we have also the scholarship program that includes the, let's say, we are giving the grants in our token for the companies that are willing to introduce their game or they want to create from the scratch the game. So we are launching this in the autumn, in October. We will be giving the scholarship to the talented game developers.
What are the peculiarities of your token? Is it limited supply? If yes, how many tokens are there? Is it deflationary, inflationary? And can you just elaborate on the different aspects?
I can tell. Yeah, in total it's a limited supply. We will have 100 million tokens in total. That will be on the listing. We will have only 0.7% of the tokens available, and we will have the linear vesting, meaning that during the first 1.5 years of the platform development, there will be only around 10% of the tokens available on the market. In total, meaning that also that we'll have the buyback strategy as well. So from the revenues that will be coming to the platform, we will have always let's say the back plan. If we see that the token is having some problems, we will try to reserve some funds for the buyback, and therefore we will protect the investors from the inflation. And the interesting thing is that the token from the date of the listing, this token will have the utility both on the platform and in game, because as Mari mentioned, we have only one token for all the games, and there will be the demand because the players will have to acquire some token in order to activate the play to win mode and play to earn modes.
Marie, last year, well, actually this year has been a bit crazy in terms of Web3 technologies. We began with the bull market, then the war in Ukraine began, and then Terra collapsed. So now we are in the middle or in the beginning of the bear market. How does the whole cycling situation on the crypto market affect your industry?
If we are talking about the GameFi industry and in general every industry involved in crypto, we say that bull market is a good time to build something, because in a bear market you're in a rush, you're trying to adapt to the fast moving market. In bull market you can slow down.
No, in bear market you mean.
In bear market you can slow down, see what others do, work on your project, work on the development of the project. So as for the crypto project, I would say the bear market is a good time to start something. But yeah, in terms of investment and big players joining the small projects, it's a bit hard for the projects.
Who are your main competitors, and what is your competitive advantage compared to them?
So we have, let's say, we have identified our direct competitors. There are around, let's say, 4 or 5 direct competitors. They are all like well-established companies. They are good, growing, and building something important. Let's say, the difference between us and our competitive advantage is that, first of all, the circular economy, and we are offering the tailored guidance. So bringing this Web2 game development studios and let's say guiding them to the Web3 world. So this is like something that differs us from others, because others just give the, let's say, public SDK and It's available for the game development studios to integrate, but they don't guide them. Also, the circular economy that we believe that this is the only way to have the long-lasting, let's say, revenue stream for the games. So we are also, let's say, taking care of that. And we have also this, as I mentioned, scholarship program. And we believe also that the games that we are introducing, especially because we are picking only the multiplayer games, like the high, as I mentioned, like playable games, with the well-known mechanics. So we don't give the opportunity to onboard. We are not onboarding all the games. First of all, we are testing these games if they are like good. And so I think also the background that we have in game development and in the publishing, of the games, it is also helping us to differ and to stand out from the crowd. But I would like to say that also the competitors, they are all like really strong companies.
What games have you onboarded so far, and what are their specific peculiarities? Why did they choose them?
We have already started talking with the local game developers, and as Mika mentioned, we have a big background of developing games by our own, and we know exactly what problems are faced by the small and medium-sized game development studios in our region. So we started with this local market, and we are in talks with a number of game development companies, and we have already developed the first game, which will be launched in September. It is already available. You can download it both on the iOS and the Android. It's a very well-known game mechanics. As we mentioned, we're trying to attract Web2 gamers with the game mechanics that are familiar already with them. So yeah, we started with the puzzle-style matchmaking game, which is pretty familiar with the Candy Crush game downloaded by billions of people worldwide. Yeah, we choose this strategy to start with the well-known game mechanics, and the first game, Arena Master, will be available in September for the players on our platform.
What are some other projects that you are undertaking apart from the DeGameFi?
Since we're a Tbilisi-based company and we see a lot of crypto people moving to Georgia for the past couple of years, starting from the coronavirus, a lot of people started working from here. Then the war made a lot of people to move to Georgia. We came up with the idea to create a local crypto community and started making DeGameFi. We called the community DeGameFi meetups, which are held on the monthly basis. We choose one interesting topic every month, invite the local community, inviting some speakers who are talking about the interesting topics or the trends that are now existing on the market. So yeah, we are doing this on the monthly basis. We have already held 4 meetups attended by around 200 people each. So we're growing the community every day. We have the chats, we have groups, and the community is very active, which is why we decided to make a big international conference in autumn. By the end of October, we will held our first crypto conference. I would say the first big international crypto conference related to the DeFi and GameFi in Caucasus region. We're planning to invite all of our partners who are dealing with on Arena Master, Arena game platform, and yeah, moving to this direction, also building the community and working on that part.
Will there be any big names attending?
Yeah, sure. As you're, I'm sure, aware, last week the Binance held its first event here in Georgia. We are partnering with Binance and also thinking that they will join us on the conference, and other international companies such as...
yeah, there are some companies, you know, that are from introducing the cold wallets, big names, but there are like some companies like introducing infrastructural companies that are famous, like, you know, that are where they are building the games, and other companies. We have around contacted around more than 200 companies, and most of them they showed the interest, but till we didn't sign. I don't want to make the announcement, but there are big companies. So this will be the, let's say, the first international real interesting conference. And the main goal of the conference is, there are two goals. First is to create 2 days workshops and educational let's say, panel, where we will discuss all the stuff from zero to how to first steps to crypto, and some tools that are modern, like including the DeFi tools. And we will have also the big, let's say, big names in crypto, like famous people that will be talking about some impactful projects and future projects. And the goal is also to bring Web2 companies and people that are really that are interested in the crypto, but they don't have so many expertise or information, and to give them, like, to connect them with the right people, to give them the opportunity to have like this intense course on crypto, like for free. And that meaning that for us this is like opportunity to also to contribute to this awareness, increasing the awareness in the space.
Apart from the conference, what are your medium to long-term goals?
Apart from the conference, so first we're launching the Arena Master platform, let's say Arena Games platform, that will be launched in beginning of the October. Then we have the conference. Before that, in August, we have the hackathon for a really big blockchain company, infrastructural, that we will be inviting the local Georgia-based developers. So this will be a massive hackathon that we are now organizing. Besides that, we are planning to create the. Currently, we are also helping and let's say cooperating with other Georgian startups, especially in GameFi field, and also in DeFi startups. But this is like more based on our personal contacts, the people that are referring to us. We are just helping them, giving them our let's say sharing with them our experience. But by the end of the year, this year, we want to create kind of small accelerator, especially for the GameFi projects, where we will be guiding the regional startups, especially Georgian startups, like transferring them the knowledge that we got in these years, and opening them the opportunities to go to the global markets. And we will be also working on their, let's say, basic documentations, like tokenomics, pitch decks, presentations, and stuff like that. So we will accelerate them. So this is the plan that for this year, let's say.
Well, good luck to you, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, George. Thank you for inviting us.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.